You know that feeling when your days just kind of blur together? It's like a never-ending to-do list, right? You're always running, always busy, and it's so hard to actually stop and appreciate the good stuff. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone.
Yeah, it's just so easy to hit the pillow at night and think, wow, that was just a total rush of things I had to do. And all those little pockets of joy, they just get completely lost in the shuffle.
But what if I told you that a simple little jar sitting on your counter could actually change all of that? I know, it sounds almost too simple to be true, right? But just stick with me here, because we're about to dive into how this really works.
Okay, so this is what we're talking about, the Thanks Living Jar. It's this incredibly powerful practice that was born from a really simple desire, the desire to live a more grateful, more intentional life.
So let me tell you about Sue. She was looking for a way to really deepen her spiritual life, to bring more thankfulness into her day-to-day. And she wasn't looking for some huge, complicated thing. She just wanted a simple, consistent habit she could actually stick with.
And that's how the Thanksgiving jar came to be. The whole idea is just so beautifully simple. You find any old container, and every single evening you just take a second to write down just one thing you were grateful for that day. Then you drop it in the jar. That's it. Seriously, that is the whole thing.
But the real magic, the real power of this whole thing, well, it shows up in that daily commitment. So let's take a look at what this actually looked like for Sue.
So, as Sue found out pretty quickly, some days it was super easy. You know those days when it feels like the world is just handing you these beautiful, joyful moments on a silver platter. Recognizing them is a piece of cake.
Yeah, on those good days, her notes were all about the simple pleasures. Things like a breathtaking sunset or that perfect cool breeze on an evening walk. The exact kind of moments we usually just let slip by without a second thought.
But let's be honest, right? Not every day is a walk in the park. Some days are just hard. And on those days, trying to find something to be thankful for felt like a real struggle. And this is where the practice really starts to show its muscle.
See, on those tough days, her notes looked totally different. She'd write about finding the strength to get through a difficult conversation, or the sense of peace that came from an answered prayer. The practice forced her, in a good way, to hunt for the good, even when it was hiding.
And then comes the really amazing part. After a full year of doing this, she emptied the jar. Can you just imagine that? Pouring out hundreds of little slips of paper, and every single one is a real, tangible memory of a good moment. As she read through them, she was literally reliving an entire year of blessings.
This whole experience was so powerful that it actually led her to this much deeper understanding, something that connects her little daily habit to the incredible wisdom found in the Psalms.
Her journey, this act of collecting these little moments of thankfulness, it was like she was living out the words of the psalmist David. She started to realize it wasn't just about saying thanks for good things. It was about seeing this constant, active goodness that was woven into the very fabric of her life.
The real aha moment is right here, in this verse from Psalm 23. And I want you to pay close attention to that word, follow. It suggests that goodness and love, they aren't just things that happen to us sometimes. No, they're active forces, like they're actually pursuing us every single day.
And that is the incredible shift in perspective that the Thanks Living Jar gives you. It's so much more than just a list of nice things. It's a way to train your heart to see the constant guidance, the protection, and the love that is all around you, no matter what your day looks like.
So, if any of this is resonating with you, the best part is just how ridiculously easy it is to start. Seriously, think of this as your personal invitation to kick off your own Thanks Living journey.
Really, it's your turn. There are zero barriers to getting started. You could literally start this tonight with stuff you already have lying around your house.
Okay, here's all you have to do. Step 1, find a jar or a box, whatever, anything works. Step 2, grab some little slips of paper. Step 3, every single evening, just write down one thing from your day that you're thankful for. And Step 4, drop it in the jar.
Boom, you've started. It's that easy.
And as you keep doing this, you're going to start to see these amazing patterns emerge. You'll start to notice all the ways you're being supported in your friendships and family, with your physical needs, and even with your spiritual and emotional health. It all starts to become so clear.
Just take a second and really picture this. Imagine it's a year from now. You're pouring out this jar that's just full of your own handwritten, specific reminders of all the good in your life. Can you imagine how powerful and moving that moment is going to be?
So I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. If you were to start this today, what would your year of gratitude look like? What amazing story of goodness is your jar going to tell?